Welcome to Subramani. First of all, this is a thanks video. I have been repeating some videos and people have responded saying that only legends know that this is a repeat and stuff like that. So first of all, thank you for telling me it is a repeat video, which means you have watched all my videos, because a couple of these videos which I have repeated have been repeated after 11 months. Well, your channel has not yet completed its birthday. It's a product of the COVID crisis. Before the COVID crisis, I used to keep telling myself that I need a better camera, I need a tripod, I need remotes, I need lighting. And I kept denying myself that out of laziness or being scared of doing something new, I was not launching the channel. But I think sometime in March I was forced to launch, because that was a time when I could not go out and buy a camera or a tripod or anything of that sort. And even now I have bought a camera, I am yet to buy a tripod, so I'm still shooting from my OnePlus 7, and I think that camera has done a great job, right? The OnePlus 7 camera. So when you tell me that this is a repeat video, it means you have watched all the episodes, and I have done upwards of 1500 episodes, right? So when you see that many episodes or 2000 episodes and you remember that this is a repeat, it feels awesome. So thank you. But you also please realize that when I started off the channel, I would have had 500 subscribers or 1000 subscribers, and that is the time when I would have put up more number of videos also. Now people don't go to the archives and see this, and even though I have playlists, I don't see too many people watching those playlists. So people come and watch the current video that I put up. So you will watch this video now in the month of March, and then I don't think anybody would watch this video sometime in July or August, right? It just goes behind. So the latest videos are the ones which get watched. Now the advantage or disadvantage with my videos is I do not do videos with a date. Like I do not do a video saying should you invest in this IPO, because the life of that video is only till the IPO is over. After that, the video really has no life, except for somebody wanting to see what I had said during an IPO. So I don't do that. I don't do quarterly results. So those are literally blogs or vlogs which have a timeline and they die. Now if I do something like asset allocation during retirement, you can watch it in 2021, you can watch it in 2025, you watch it in 2027. Things don't really change. So many of my videos are largely without any particular date, because I do not do events at all. I just do general gyan. So I'll repeat it simply for the benefit of people who do not go back and look at playlists or look at old videos. There are some people who have watched every video. There are some people who have read every page of my book. I'm really thankful, because apart from me and the editor, nobody really reads every book page by page, right? And there are people who come to me and say, in this page there is this printing mistake, or will watch a video and say, you have repeated this. Yes, of course I have repeated this. Yes, there will be repeats, but these repeats are meant to benefit those people who are not seeing the archives, and some things which I think are relevant, like the one which says how a couple are going to hit 100 crores. Believe me, just because you have 10 crores and you reach 100 crores, it is a super duper achievement, because it is not, of course, going from 0 to 10 crores is a super great achievement, there is no doubt about that, but going from 10 to 100 is again huge achievement. Yes, the advantage is you're not worried about your day-to-day living and things like that, but I guess many of us are above that stage, right? Many of us have enough money to live on a day-to-day basis without having to work or things like that, and of course many are still in the journey. So if you're very young, if you are in your 20s and 30s, you think, 45 is very old, I will be able to retire at 45. Fine, you will be able to retire at 45, provided you know what you're going to do for the next 55 years. It is not impossible. There are people who have left their jobs and started running NGOs and things like that. There has to be something enough for you to keep yourself engaged. So sometimes it is possible, sometimes it may not be possible. So for some people, I mean, I know employees who just love their job, who will stick around their job, and who absolutely think like entrepreneurs. I have friends like that. I have friends who are businessmen who are running the business just for the benefit of the employees, because their own children are not interested in that business. So I see all kinds of people, and I see people who will be working at 71, 72. I have a cousin who works at the age of 71, and I don't think he will retire. His employer also, I know, he's a friend, and I don't think they're going to let him retire. He's just going to drop dead one day, and from the next day he won't be in office. Otherwise he's going to be in office all day, and he's enjoying it. That's important. He travels, and during the travels his boss gives him holiday, but otherwise he's a trusted guy. He handles cash, he handles admin, he handles accounts. All his experience of 40 years or 50 years comes into play, and so he has found himself a useful role. I know people who have found themselves a useful role in running a senior citizen home, where they've just gone as a tenant, but now they're running it. So if you find all those purposes in life, it's great. Otherwise, largely this channel, I would like to concentrate on helping people retire, which is in two stages. One is how to accumulate the money, and second, how to withdraw the money and use it, and why you should have hobbies and stuff like that. What is success, what is not being successful. Largely we talk about success, we could talk about creating wealth. So you will not find vlogs on how to repay credit card quickly and stuff like that. I'm largely in the wealth space. I'm largely aiming at the 35 plus guy. I mean, I'm going to do something on the gig economy and all that, but largely aimed at that guy. And I would love to hear about retirement only from people who are 60, right? At 30, 35, you have some great fancy ideas about how you would retire, and suddenly at 45, 50, you realize that if you're married, you have one income, you have two children, and you're going to pay for their education, you're going to pay for their marriage. Just forget early retirement. You have to have some kind of a super duper dowry or ESOP or something coming your way, or a parental inheritance, anything, something like that. So a person without too much of inheritance, father is a farmer, cannot even give you 10,000 rupees even if he wants to, doesn't have the money. You don't want to take money from your in-laws, or the in-laws are also in a similar situation. You have migrated to a city, you have got married, you got two children, and you got to pay for their education, you travel, you have hobbies and things like that. Early retirement is almost impossible for such a person, right? What we call a normal person, retirement is very difficult. So you will find such things. You will find people contradicting and saying, no, I did it and I got this ESOP, or I went abroad, I did a long-term assignment of 8 years in which I saved so much money, I invested so much money. Yes, but those are the outliers, those are the exceptions. So yes, you will find videos which are contradicting. If you are young, you will think this is a rant and raving of an old man. I call this the conflict between Sunil Gavaskar and Ishan Kishan, or Rishabh Pant. I don't think Vijay Merchant would have turned in his grave. So forget Vijay Merchant, many of you may not have heard about him. But even the Sunil Gavaskar may not play the kind of strokes which Rishabh Pant is playing. Even the Sachin Tendulkar would not have played some of those strokes. Ishan Kishan had the capacity to make Virat Kohli look like a pedestrian on the other side in the second, I think, India-England one day T21, right? So the newer people will come, newer technologies will come, newer ideas for retirement will come. But let us remember one thing, you have two big problems. You have longevity and the ability to create a big amount of corpus, because both you will need. If you retire at 45, you need to provide money for the next 55 years. That's not easy, right? Many people think it is easy while they are creating it. It may not be so simple, and I would hazard a guess that if you're trying to predict for 55 years, you got to be a very brave man. Very few people will be able to do that. So a successful life is something which you can say about a person only after the person is dead. Because if he's 84 and he's exhausted his money and he's dependent on his children for the next 3-4 years, that's not a great life. Your money has to last longer than you. Your money has to be well managed till the end, which means it has to be very simple, or somebody else has to manage, look after all this. Thank you.